All right, guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Got some major news for Avarice. Major alpha here that I'm going to cover in this video. Before I do that, do want to remind you that I am not a financial advisor. Definitely not giving you financial advice. If you're seeking financial advice, you should seek out a professional. If you're going to get into anything in crypto or anything I talk about on my channel, make sure you do your own research and you only put in risk capital. Also, follow me on Telegram. I'll leave a link for that down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit subscribe, hit the little bell icon. That way you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So before we get into the news, guys, let's cover the lobby real quick. You can see here the lobby had a pretty strong day, all things considering. It's probably the strongest day since, I don't know, the last week, more than a week. You can see here it was at 386, 328, 296, 263. It picked up here at 272, 243, and then it blew up here at 381, guys. So those of you guys that got in over the last week or so at these prices, congratulations to you guys, because these are, you guys were able to rack up a lot of AVC tokens at pretty low prices. We'll see what the lobby does today. It might be a good snipe day. Right now, sitting at 94 BNB. I went in here and put 2 BNB yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and collect my tokens. Let's take a quick look at staking. I do want to cover the news real quick, but just want to show you here that this thing is working. It's doing its thing. As you can see, I've collected quite a bit already, but let me see here. I have one here, 3.152 BNB. This one last night, the stake matured. And then, like I said, I've said in a couple of videos already, the way I have these things staked, this is going to be like popcorn now. It's like you get through that initial phase where you're staking and getting through this little, the term of the stakes. And then once they start popping, it's like, boom, it just starts every day. You have like a new stake that's maturing, right? So like this one was yesterday, last night, right? I just collected on that 3.152 BNB. I'm going to get these 10,438 tokens back into my wallet, along with the new tokens I got. You see that? I haven't even collected from the lobby yet. So I have my quote unquote older tokens. Weird saying that because this platform is only like 3.5 weeks old. Not even old at all. It's not even 30 days yet. But we have our older tokens. We have our newer tokens. And we're getting, we're trying to prevent the dilution of our tokens by getting new tokens from the lobby. But let me show you. This was yesterday, right? That's day 26. Day 27 is tomorrow. Boom, I got 2.733. Do I have any other day 27s? No, day 2, that's day 27. Day 28, I have this one here, nice, my nice chunky one right here. This will be what, at like 2 days from now, this will probably be at like 7 BNB, maybe more, right? Because the lobby has been paying, pretty juicy lately. So this will probably be at around 7 BNB. And then I get these, again, these tokens whenever I collect a stake or collect the BNB, the stakes mature, they go back into my wallet and I just restake them. So this is going to go back. This right here already paid me 120 BNB, right? A couple of days ago. It's going to give me another 7 or so BNB. Then I'm going to restake that, right? So that's day 28. Here's day 29. I got this one here, and then I have this one here for day 29. So it's another 3 BNB down here. Day 30, let me see, do I have any day 30s? I might have, yeah, a small one right here. But then after day 30, it starts popping again. Day 31, I have 2 stakes for day 31. I have day 32 right here. No, 3 stakes for day 31. I have 32, day 32 right there. And then boom, all my 30-day stakes start to come up. Day 33, 34, 35, 36, 38, 39, 40, look at that, 11.6, 15, 13.4, almost 8 BNB here, 3.5, 3.83, 3. This thing is printing BNB, guys, okay? This thing is working. This the core of the contract, which is the lobby and the staking, is working perfectly fine. So, again, might be good opportunities to get into these low lobby days if you're watching this pretty closely. So that being said, this thing, it hasn't even been 30 days yet. It's creeping up on 30 days, but this thing has been, it's been rocking and rolling. Let's go over the news. It's pretty big here. So they just posted this in their Telegram. It says here, everyone, I have exciting news. This is from the team, obviously. It says Avarice has seen an amazing first month. There have been some ups and downs, probably referring to the lending side of the contract working, right? Some people, didn't like that because they were making money on that. Watch what happens here. Give me a second. It says here, there have been some ups and downs, but as a community, we push through and continue to see success despite the bear market. We want Avarice to become the de facto face of passive income protocols in the DeFi space. So to that end, we have decided to, number one, pivot Avarice AVC tokens into a more expansive direction. Avarice and AVC will be the brand token that represents the core Avarice platform and will be given use cases across new developments into the future. There are many developers and teams requesting to build within Avarice. So to those that are vetted and have strong ideas, they will be welcome. They can start using AVC. This will always tie into the Avarice lobby and ensure that the AVC continues in a healthy fashion. So again, the BNB, the original contract, which is the one I just showed you here, the one that's not even 30 days old, is going to continue to grow. They're going to be bringing on some new partners. Those new partners are going to be feeding the lobby, and it's going to continue to grow and be a BNB printer, right? This will always tie into the Avarice lobby and ensure that the AVC continues in a healthy fashion. We will never be adding AVC DEX liquidity, meaning that users will still have to purchase AVC from the lobby. That's a key component there that I talked about before. Never keep the fact that they're not going into Pancake Swap or adding liquidity on some other DEX. It forces people to go into the lobby, and what happens is when people go into the lobby, it feeds the dividends, and it's a circle. It's just it just wash, rinse, repeat, right? When people can find tokens on Pancake Swap or some other DEX, they're gonna, if they can get it for 1 or 2 seconds or 1 or 2 cents cheaper, they'll go there, not go into the lobby, but then they're gonna be feeding off the dividends of the people that do go into the lobby, and it just spirals downwards from there because I've seen it before, right? So that's a big plus. Okay, so nothing's happening to the BNB platform. Here's the big news here. We have decided, due to popular demand, to launch a BUSD pool with a new token, BAVC, which is BUSD Avarice. They're going to be launching a similar contract, a lobby with staking, but instead of BNB, it pays out in BUSD, right? So I like BNB. For me, I think BNB is gonna. I'm bullish on BNB. I want to stack as much BNB as I can, because I think over the next couple of years, BNB is gonna, the price of BNB is gonna skyrocket. But in markets that we have right now, having a BUSD platform is a major plus as well, right? Because people are afraid of that volatility. Having a BUSD platform is pretty awesome. So it says here, many of our users and big players in the ecosystem have been requesting BUSD for a while due to multiple reasons, the first of which being stability. BUSD isn't volatile, so you won't have to worry about price movements whilst you stake. There have also been many clones launched early that try to promise what Avarice has promised. They've all either failed or rugged and stolen users' money. We want to be the trusted and safe brand that everyone can rally behind to really push passive income to the next level and beyond. Here's the details, right? From day one, they will be split as follows: 10% for marketing, 45% BUSD buyback treasury, 45% BNB Avarice buyback treasury. So again, it's feeding back into the ecosystem. There will be no team take from these funds. We will do everything in our power to reward this community to the best of our ability. On top of that, there will be a percentage taken from the 6% daily tax that also feeds straight back into the AVC BNB lobby. Okay, so again, a portion of this BUSD contract is going to be feeding the BNB contract. It's going to be a nice 1-2 combo. There will be some other changes to the BUSD pool and even potentially new additions within that side of the platform. News of this will follow as soon as we have it all nailed down. Oh, and lending will be fixed. Okay, so that's going to be big. Okay, because again, the big thing that people liked about the Avarice contract was the lending. Okay, and unfortunately, the lending, they weren't able to kind of figure it all out. But now they're going to be, they figured out what the mistakes were. They're going to be fixing it for this BUSD contract. So you'll be able to lend your stakes on the new BUSD contract. That's pretty awesome. The date of this BUSD pool is not confirmed yet, but expected relatively soon. We'll give you as much notice as possible when we have a concrete date. So again, this is going to be coming pretty soon. While they're coming up with this and while this is going to be launching, what are you going to do? Sit there and twiddle your thumbs and just kind of, watch, paint your eye on the wall, get into the lobby, get into the B&B lobby, right? Go make some B&B. Remember, we're building a movement here, an all-encompassing ecosystem that aims to be number one. With our rising popularity in the DeFi space and seeing how many clones are popping up, stealing users' funds, it's easy to see that Avarice is a brand that people need in order to remain safe in this space. This gives us the, let me see here, let me scroll this down a little bit. This gives us the option to launch on multiple chains over the course of the next year and reach new investor pools, all in-house and within our own ecosystem. Avarice will be the safety net from bear markets and the money printer in the bulls, I'm sure of it. So to recap, AVC will be the official Avarice brand token and will be used for all future partnerships, giving AVC more and more utility use cases, which also allowing these partnerships to feed the Avarice lobby, the current lobby. The BUSD lobby with fixed lending is coming soon. Long-term, we can become completely multi-chain. Thank you for all your support over the past month. None of this is possible without all of you, the Avarice family. So major alpha there. That's pretty big, right? Again, this is the hard date hasn't been finalized yet. I'm sure once it is, we'll be talking about it. So there's plenty of time to get ready for that. In the meanwhile, don't sit there and twiddle your thumbs. If you want to make passive income, this thing right here is printing BNB, and it's working seamlessly, right? The core of the contract, which is the lobby and the staking, it's working seamlessly. So again, this is a BNB printer. Pretty soon you'll have another opportunity to make passive income with BUSD, and this team continues to evolve, innovate, and move forward in this space, in this bear market, allowing people to make passive income. Remember, the core, I don't know if it's the core team or the lead developer, they came from T2X, and T2X was around for a year plus, guys. So this is they want this to be a long-term play, which is great. So that being said, do your own research, risk capital only. I'll leave a link down below if you want to jump into the lobby. It might be a good day to do that. You'll get a 1% kickback if you do. Let's make some BNB, guys. Let's go out there and make some passive income. Follow me on Telegram, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you on the next video. Peace.